NFL on EA Sports. Tucker set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback from Auburn University, Jarrett Stidham.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workman-like in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 18 carries, 73 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
C.D. Lamb.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 30.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30.
Now Stidham on second down. And Freeman lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On second down, Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Devontae Freeman. That's good for a Cowboy.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's first and 10.
40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stidham. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Stidham.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16.
That's another.
A good pickup there at 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
K1 short.
Tackle made by K1 short. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Third and 7.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
makes the score Giants.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
A first down throw for Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Cousins pass. Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter coming up. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Javon Hargrave able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. With it is Jackson. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Now Stidham on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Stidham's pass.
Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stidham to throw.
Trying to get that one to his...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Offense retains possession.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
For a Cowboys.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
32-yard line.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Ball carrier.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, New York.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
New York.
From the gun, here's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Cousins hands to Jones, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And it's caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Number 18,
A.J. Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
C.D. Lamb on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
14 more. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Stidham. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Stidham hit, and he lost it. And who's got it? The Giants.
J.J. Watt.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Covered by Jamal Adams.
Again, it's Cousins. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And it's 21-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That's caught by Jackson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. 2nd down, Stidham to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Stidham. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we reach half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On second down, Cousins again. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack, now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiver.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10.
They run the option here on first and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Stidham from the shotgun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On third down, Devontae Freeman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Going deep here for Adelman. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
And it brings up third down.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And some space. There he goes, Julian Edelman. The 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Jones.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins with a give to Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jones again the ball carrier.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Cousins.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Giants
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Stidham right back to it after the pick six. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
For a Cowboys.
They'll throw on first down with Stidham. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Stidham. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now it's Stidham. Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him.
By Geno Atkins.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Benjamin. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
16 yards. First down, New York.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Working with a 2nd and 3. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter.